Chris, seemed like you guys had a pretty solid start. I mean, 3 of the 4 first opportunities, you hit a post, Colangelo's shot, Frankie's breakaway. What did you think you were doing well early, and where did you see the game maybe start to turn after that?
I mean, we were, obviously the first couple of shifts, we put pressure on them, got pucks back, got opportunities, you don't score, and then, I didn't dislike the way we played the first 2 periods. There's stretches, exhibition that, you're not happy with the way you play, but we were pretty stable, I felt, defensively, and then they got those opportunistic goals in the second period. We got a deep pinching without a high F3, and a 2-on-1 turns into a 3-on-2, and it's in the net. And then shortly after that, we just have a lapse in D zone. We got a 2D out, caught outside of your primary defensive zone coverage area, and they're up 3-0. And I think at that point, which was early in the second, we lost some of our starch. And then we had the chances in the end of the second. We had, I think, with 4 minutes to go, we had consecutive shifts in their zone. They couldn't get off the ice. And give them credit, they blocked shots. We couldn't get shots through. And then when you can't get the shots through, then guys try to improvise and find other ways to get pucks by, and it ends up blowing up in our stick. And for all that effort, we didn't get anything to show for it. And I think it was a little demoralizing.
You seem to have a tough time absorbing the first wave of that forecheck. How do you kind of adjust from that?
I don't understand your
How
question.
do you adjust from the first, they had a heavy first wave of the forecheck?
Yeah, they skated 100% into their forecheck and got their sticks in there and finished checks. And it's a good observation because we had one guy going 100% and we had 4 guys kind of watching. It happened in the first and second periods in Ontario, and then the third period we woke up and we were going hard and we got pucks back. But it's like we've got to get up, we've got to go. And then when you have that gap between F1 and F2 and F3, they're able to move pucks around and break out. And when they did it to us, we weren't able to get it past their second forechecker, and they kept pucks alive. And it's not talent, it's just we've got to get our guys just to get up the ice quicker and to finish checks and get sticks in there.
What did you see from Brian Dumoulin in his first preseason game?
I think he was good. I think he showed some frustration. He hasn't played in a while, and they didn't make the playoffs either. So I don't care how many years you played. It's like the first game that played real live ammunition since April, and I'm sure he's going to have to knock some rust off his game. But he's an honest player. He's obviously a quality player. You could see in his body language. He knew when he made mistakes, when he maybe should have moved the puck earlier, made better decisions. But I'm not worried about him.
What are you looking for in these last couple of games as the roster starts to crystallize and you guys prepare for the opener?
We've got to get some synergy with our lines. Probably notice we're moving guys around from center to wing, and we've got to get our D involved. Cam hasn't played, Ratko hasn't played. I think I'm missing somebody else that hasn't played. Jackson's played a couple games, but like you said, we've got to get our chemistry going. It's been a long training camp, and as you know, we don't play again until we play Wednesday and Friday. Then we don't play again for a week. So, I'm not really worried about our group. I'm just focused on trying to just clean up the details and get guys comfortable in their roles so that we can go into San Jose and feel that we have an identity that we're going to play with.
What do you think of Z's game tonight?
I think it was spurty. I think he's usually more visible offensively, but he's not the reason why we lost the game.
All right, thanks.